Welcome back to Living Local. April is Child Abuse and Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and a local author is partnering with Lutheran Social Services of Illinois in Moline to talk to foster care families as well as people in the community about her books and how she moved from survivor to thriver. And joining us in the studio is author, speaker, and survivor Kimberly Souba and Andrea McLean, foster care resource specialist from Lutheran Social Services of Illinois. Ladies, thanks so much for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, Kimberly, let's start with you. Why is it so important for you to speak about child abuse and sexual assault?
It's really important for me as a survivor of child abuse and sexual assault as a child, because 1 in 6 girls and 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys are sexually assaulted by the age of 18, and the majority of them are by somebody that they know. As it was in my case, it was my mother's live-in boyfriend. So from the ages of 3 to 7, I was repeatedly sexually assaulted by him, and then had regular child abuse from my mother, who is addicted to drugs and alcohol growing up.
And so many stories, though,
Yes.
like yours,
Yes.
right? I mean, that's why we need change
Definitely.
in the system. And your book, let's talk a little bit about your book and how, you know, the money that is raised from the sales go to organizations that actually help children, right?
Absolutely. So I actually have 3 books. I have one poetry book. It's called From Death to New Life, The Transformation of a Soul. And that is, all the proceeds for that went to the Center for Prevention of Abuse in Peoria, where I was fortunate enough to receive 10 years of therapy free of charge. They don't charge anybody. And then I have A Caterpillar's Journey and Flight of the Butterfly, which are children's books to kind of help them be able to find their voice.
Yeah.
And those proceeds have gone to Women's Choice Center, Every Child, and now will go to the foster care program, as well as the Rock Island County Children's Advocacy Center, because I just feel like those programs are so important to help children that I can do whatever I can do to help them.
Yeah.
So 100% of the proceeds goes to them.
That's awesome. That's so good to hear, right?
Yeah.
Let's shift the focus a little bit. What role does Lutheran Social Services of Illinois play in helping people become foster parents?
Sure. So I go out and meet with people who are interested in becoming foster parents. We do a background check on them. They have to be cleared by their doctor, and then they do go through training, so that way they get some trauma-informed training before taking in placements.
Okay. And why are foster parents an important part of foster care?
They're so important. A lot of people are scared to become foster parents because they're afraid of getting their heart broken, which yes, that does happen.
Yeah.
But they will make a difference in a child's life by showing them what it's like to live in a normal household around people who care, who you're not going to get abused from. So just showing them a different side of life.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of moving around, right, from home to home, and that's really what the kids want. They just want a home, a roof over their head, and stability. Yes, definitely. What experience do you have with foster care, and how is all of this connected?
Sure. My experience?
Yes.
So I started working at Lutheran Social Services in November 2020, and I started off doing casework, and then I transitioned into this role. And my role is just really to find the foster parents in the community and working with them throughout the licensing process, making sure that their home is a safe home for the child to be in. So just always monitoring that home and working with them.
Okay. And how can someone get involved with foster care and become a foster parent then? What's the process?
So they can visit our website, lssi.org/foster care, or they can also contact me directly. My phone number is 309-373-3728, and just ask me questions. So
Yeah.
I'll come out and meet with them.
Yeah. And Kimberly, there's an event coming up?
There is, yes. Andrea and I have been able to partner together for an event next Tuesday, April 9th, at St. John's Lutheran Church in Rock Island. And it'll be from 6 to 7:30, where I will speak about my experiences as a survivor and how I've been able to move into thriving in what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So that it's important that victims don't stay in that victimhood mode. I will also be sharing different poems throughout my books and stuff, which will also be available for purchase.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're sharing your story.
Thank you.
And to show other people, that it's okay to speak up.
It is,
You know?
it is. And that's why Erin's Law is so important as well. She, it started here in Illinois, where she teaches age-appropriate curriculum on safe touch, unsafe touch, safe secrets, unsafe secrets.
Yeah.
And if I would have had that when I was younger, I probably would not have waited till I was 25 years old to speak out.
Definitely. That's why we need folks like you, right? To speak up and share your story. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, for more information, you can visit lssi.org/fostercare and ksuba.com. We'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com.